Installing a manifold. Note: an extended PH2 screwdriver is required for this operation. Caution: eye protection should be worn for this procedure. Caution: protective gloves should be worn for this procedure. When removing or installing a manifold, only hold the sections now indicated. Make sure all the trays are removed from the enclosure. When installing a new lower manifold, a blue labeled hose, install the Moni conductor onto it. Note: if the gap pad on the bottom of the Moni conductor is damaged or detached, replace it. If installing a new Moni conductor, peel the plastic film off the gap pad before installation. Align the Moni conductor with the standoffs on the lower manifold, and then install the Moni conductor onto the manifold. Fasten the 2 T10 screws to secure the Moni conductor to the lower manifold. Install the lower manifold onto the enclosure. Fasten the 12 T10 screws to secure the lower manifold to the mid-plate. Fasten the 2 PF screws to secure the lower manifold to the enclosure. Install the upper manifold, a red labeled hose, onto the enclosure. Insert the upper manifold tab into the slot beneath the top of the enclosure. Use an extended screwdriver to fasten the 12 T10 screws and secure the upper manifold to the mid-plate. Reinstall the following components back in the enclosure: PCS cages, PCS, SMM3, blank filler, the trays into the front of the enclosure. Refer to the following videos for the procedures. Installing PCS, power conversion station, cages. Installing a PCS, power conversion station. Installing a DWC tray in the enclosure.
Perform manifold's bleeding process to the upper and lower manifold. Refer to the section Perform manifolds bleeding in the N1380 user guide for the details. Attention: power cords should be disconnected from the PCS when draining or bleeding the manifold.
Close the upper bleeder valve. Remove the cover from the bleeder port on the upper manifold. Connect the upper bleeder to the bleeder port. Connect the facility supply hose to the lower manifold. Partially open the lower manifold valves and the facility supply hose. Open the valve about 1/4 of the way. Put the end of the upper bleeder hose in a bucket. Slowly open the upper bleeder valve to allow a steady stream of water to drain out. Close the upper bleeder valve when a steady stream of water starts flowing into the bucket or when there are only minimal bubbles in the bleeder hose. Disconnect the upper bleeder from the upper manifold. Reinstall the cover on the bleeder port. Connect the facility return hose to the upper manifold. Open the upper manifold valves and the facility return hose. Fully open the lower manifold valves and the facility supply hose. Open the power socket latches and connect the power cord to the power socket. Close the latches to secure the power cord.